Welcome to my daily book news and the biggest news of the day. First of all, it is April 11th on Wednesday, and the biggest news today is J.R.R. Tolkien. He is coming out with a new book, which, he's been gone since 1973, 45 years later. And the new book, I'm just going to read this, is called The Fall of Gondolin. It was written in 1916, and his son Christopher edited it, and now it's coming out. And I'm so excited because he is like one of my all-time favorite authors. The Hobbit is one of my all-time favorite books. So I'm really, really excited about this. I'm not exactly sure. I think they said it's coming out in the fall, but we will keep you up to date on that. Very excited. But anyway, I want to talk to you about a book club. I've been trying to think about how to read books that I never got a chance to read. And I don't like book clubs that are once a month. I read books way too quick for that, and I'm reading a book a day right now. And so thinking about this and going through my book stash, and I'm like, okay, it has to fit into my schedule. I've got to make it doable. So I'm not going to do it monthly. Every book is going to be a little bit different depending on how long it is. But I decided, I kind of dug deep into my list, and I found this little beauty because I have been wanting. I'm trying to take the sticker because I have like a Barnes and Noble, and then I ruined the cover. Yes, that's what happens. The Barnes and Noble, I hate that. I hate that they put them on the book like that, and it ruined the cover. Whatever. Okay, so I've been wanting to watch this show, and then I don't watch the show because I haven't read the book, and then finally I'm like, read the book. Okay, I'm probably never going to get to talk to Liane Moriarty. That probably isn't going to happen. Okay, so, but here it is, Big Little Lies. I want to watch the show, and it's Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, a bunch of other people, directed by David E. Kelley. It's on HBO, and I really want to see it, but I don't want to see it without reading the book, and I never got it. I bought this book. I mean, look at it. This book was written in 2014, and you can kind of tell by the cover. It's kind of beaten, well, except for that. But anyway, the rest of the cover, you can kind of tell it's old. So I think I bought it in 2014 with every intention of reading it, and then just never read it. So 458 pages. So if I read, this is how I always do books that when I used to homeschool for the kids, is I would take the amount of pages it is and then divide it up, figure out how many pages a day is doable. And for 458 pages, if I wanted to read this in a week, I would have to read 65 pages a day. That's not going to happen because I'm reading a book a day. So that's not going to happen. 10 days, it's 45 to 46. And then 14 days, it's 32. And then I was like, okay, I can do it 2 weeks. I can read this book in 2 weeks on top of the other books I'm reading. I will read 32 pages a day. I will talk about this a lot as I'm reading it. I give, little updates on it. So there will be spoilers on it. But you know what? Most of you guys have probably read this anyway. But if you didn't read it and you want to read along and you want to comment underneath and we can have a little chat about it, that would be awesome. But I'm just going to read through before I think about other books to put on a book club. I'm going to read through the ones I have, okay? And when I started doing this show, I really did think, I was like, well, when I talk to Liane Moriarty, I'll read this book. And now I realize that's kind of funny. So that's probably not going to happen. So anyway, in 14 days, 2 weeks from today, we will have this book done. And then we'll be able to watch the HBO series because I'm not one of those that can just pick it, especially if I know. Like if there's a movie out, I usually read the book first, usually, if I can. So before I watch the show, 2 weeks, we will have this book read. So that's it. J.R.R. Tolkien's new book and Big Little Lies, Liane Moriarty. And I can't wait, and I hope you guys read along. Have a great Wednesday. Until tomorrow.